Alright guys, thanks for clicking on the video. As you can see by the title, we're going to do part 8 to the Scream Factory standalone releases. Guys, if you missed 1 through 7, please feel free to go back and check out those videos. And all those videos I've already stated before about how I do my collection, yada yada yada. So I'm going to spare all that, so especially like the subscribers who are returning to keep watching all this, they ain't got to hear me ramble so much. I will say this, guys, for part 7, I took 10 titles out. I've been, everybody knows that, especially with this series I'm doing, I'm just pulling them out as they've been released, 10 titles at a time, showing them. Yesterday, after I got done with the 8th title, I was going for the 9th one, and I happened to look at it, and I was like, wait a minute, holy shit, like I think I just messed up a little bit, because the 9th and the 10th title are basically, they're individual releases, but they were released at a time when Scream Factory was doing like this very limited press of these 4 titles, and I didn't want to like end part 7 with 2 titles and then start part 8 with 2 titles. So I was like, let me just do 8 titles for part 7, and I'll go and keep those 4 together in part 8. So let me make sure I got this right. So I have 10 titles right here, and those 4 are together. Those 4 are first up, so I kept them in order. Everything's still in order by the way I organized my collection by release date. So guys, we're going to hop right into that. I just wanted to clear that right quick so nobody was confused, being like, hey, well, last video you didn't show 10, you only fucking showed 8. And guys, I appreciate the hell out of you watching those videos. I do go through and I look at the the views on it and everything. As soon as I'm putting them up, you guys are watching them, so I'm hoping you're enjoying them. Whether it's enticing you guys to go back to your collection, you have them sitting on the shelf and you're like, oh man, like I want to pop that in and watch it. It's been a while since I watched it. Or maybe you just haven't really give too much thought, or really pulled the trigger on buying a Scream Factory standalone release. You just been only collected collector's editions or the steelbooks, which is fine, guys. Everybody's got their thing, but I can assure you though, the standalone releases have definitely some stuff to offer. So that's why I'm doing this, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. Alright guys, so the first 4 I'm going to show you right here. These first 4 Scream Factory released. I can't tell you exactly when and how that was presented, but they released 4 titles, and they said they were only going to print like 1,000 of each title, of each of those 4 titles. And once they sold out, they were sold out. They were gone, blah, blah, blah. So they did, from my understanding, those titles did sell out. But for 2017, Scream Factory was celebrating their 5-year anniversary. And they were doing a summer sale, and it was a 50% off sale, which is the biggest fucking sale I've ever seen Scream Factory do since I've started collecting them. Now, they've had some pretty decent sales here and there, the Comic-Con stuff, the Shocktober sale, Love is in the Scare sale. We all know, or we're all familiar with those sales, and usually we can, and the Black Friday stuff, we can kind of pinpoint. They just pick what they want to put in a sale. But that 2017 sale was fucking awesome, because basically the whole site, it's set for pre-orders, was 50% off. And the guy you're listening to ramble dumped a lot of fucking money on that sale. I had a huge box. It was so great to get that box, but I spent a lot of money though. But I love this shit, and I don't mind spending money on it. So guys, during that sale, they did also, I was telling that whole long story about how they made 1,000 of each copy and they sold them out, and then that was it. Supposedly they were gone. During that sale, they said, look, we're going to print a little bit more of these titles, and once they're gone this time, we are never reprinting these things again. They're gone, blah, 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 and that's it. So during that sale, guys, I ordered all 4 of those things. I think during the sale, they were 15 bucks a pop. So I guess the MSRP price is what they call it. Is it MSRP? The pricing point, I guess they were 30 bucks, and with the 50% off sale, they were $15 a pop. So I spent the 60 bucks and got all 4 titles up front. And guys, the first of the 4 I'm telling you about, first up is Time Walker. Guys, I'm telling you, that thing has been sitting on my shelf since summer 2017. I have not popped it in. Special features for this one's interviews with producer Dimitri Villard and actor Kevin Brophy, and a theatrical trailer. It's rated PG. Let's see what we got here, guys. It's from 1982, and 86 minutes long. Guys, I can just tell you by looking at the back of it there a little bit, looks like it's definitely an alien flick. I was very glad to get these. Just need to really pop them in and watch them. One disc Blu-ray set. Guys, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this film was previously released by Shout Factory on a DVD compilation where, like, you know, it's either got 2 movies or 4 movies on it. I believe, I can't be for certain, but I believe this one was on a previous Shout Factory release, and then Scream Factory bumped it up to Blu-ray, but they only printed so many. I'm not sure with the whole story of why they only printed so many and they made it limited. Maybe it was something to do with their sub-license contract from whoever they got it from. And it looks like this is owned by New Horizons. That's the only label I'm seeing on the back. So apparently that was just one of their deals with New Horizons. They was only going to print so many. So guys, that's Time Walker. That's one in those 4 that was very limited. Next up, I see a lot of YouTubers have this in their collection, and unfortunately, like I said, it's been sitting on the shelf since 2017. I have not watched it yet. And guys, that is one of those that was very limited. That's Up From the Depths. Like I said, I see a lot of people have this in their collection. I don't know jack shit about it. Special features are, you got a making of featurette, TV and radio spots, theatrical trailer. So not much, depending on that making of featurette. You know, some of those things can be only 15 minutes long. Some of them can be 2 hours. Not really sure on it, guys. It's definitely another New Horizons flick. This was, I know for a fact, this was on a previous Shout Factory release before Scream grabbed it. You know, basically Shout and Scream are the same fucking label, but Scream grabbed that title and put it on a Blu-ray and printed only so many. And guys, this is rated R. It's from 1979. It's 85 minutes long. And like I said, guys, I wish I knew something about it, but I just really don't. Definitely, just that cover right there alone screams fucking creature feature. So, I mean, it's just kind of obvious. Who knows, might be kind of like a Piranha kind of movie or something. But, like I said, guys, it's been sitting on the shelf since 2017. Summer 2017. Unfortunately, I haven't watched it. Now, the third one up in those 4, guys, I have watched this one. It's, what I call this middle of the road. It's alright. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't expecting like a whole lot going into it, but guys, that is the Velvet Vampire. I don't really see a whole lot of people with this in their collection, especially whenever I see a lot of people doing the Scream Factory overview. And there's a few people I have seen with it, but you know, it's not one of those titles that everybody has it. Guys, that is a single disc set. Damn, guys, I don't think I opened up Up From the Depths from you guys. If I didn't, I'm sorry. We'll go back just for a sec. Single disc Blu-ray release, and it just looks like the scene from a film is back there for the artwork. Velvet Vampire, guys. Single disc Blu-ray set, and looks like a scene in the background. All right. But anyway, guys, this is rated R. It's from released in 1971. And it looks like it's approximate feature running time 80 minutes. Like I said, rated R. This is another film that's from that company New Horizons. I'm assuming all 4 of these. Nope. The next one's the MGM title. But like I said, guys, this is the 3rd one, and out of those 4, that they only printed so many and they were gone. So I believe at that time, whenever this, right before the sale kicked on, like all 4 of these were already sold out. I guess they just decided just for that sale, like, hey, let's print a bunch. Let's only print so many of each title, and we'll sell them one more run, and we'll call it quits with it. And guys, I don't think these are available on the site anymore. I could be wrong. Who knows? There might be 1 or 2 that never sold out. Maybe they were there. You have to check just to make sure. But guys, that is the Velvet Vampires. Special features on here's an audio commentary with the stars, Celeste Yarnell, a photo gallery, theatrical trailer. So very minimum features on these guys. That's basically a commentary, a photo gallery, and a trailer. I mean, that's about fucking bare minimum as it gets. But hey, at least they put a commentary on there. Who knows if it's vintage? You know, that was a prior commentary from whatever maybe that Shout Factory DVD they had. Alright, guys, next up for those 4. Sorry to make that so complicated, guys, starting off this video, and especially the way I ended the last one. My apologies up front. I did not want to confuse anybody. I just figured this would be the best way to do it instead of splicing it in half. And so guys, if I did confuse you, I'm very sorry. This is the last one of those 4 that was a very limited run with Scream Factory. And this is, I had 4 of them. I've only seen 1 out of 4 of them. I haven't seen this one. This is Message from Space. I've seen quite a few people, especially like some diehard Scream Factory collectors. They usually do have all 4 of these, or they have a couple, 2 of the 4, whatever. But guys, this is from MGM, so don't really know if this is still available or not. Please check the site if you are interested in this. This was released in 1978. The approximate feature running time's 105 minutes. Special features: you get a theatrical trailer, a still gallery, and on-disc essay from August Rogon. They have no idea what that is. On-disc essay. That's interesting. That's very interesting. What the hell is that? An on-disc essay. How would that essay be presented? I don't know. That's kind of weird. But guys, that is the last of the 4 of those limited Blu-rays from Scream Factory. Like I said, I guess they just put them in reprint one more time during that 2017 sale. And they pretty much said in that too, like, once they're gone, they're gone. They're not going to reprint them again. So, but guys, that was the Tom Walker, Up from the Depths, The Velvet Vampire, and Message from Space. So guys, if you are interested in those, go check out the site and see if they're available or not. If they're not available, and I can only imagine what somebody on eBay is probably going to charge you for them. Because I do remember at that time, those were pretty hot at that time. I know I was watching a lot of the. I was very excited about getting my my big box that I got from the 2017 50% off sale. I remember watching a lot of YouTubers unbox their stuff, and there was people who would grab like 1 or 2 of those, maybe 1 here, 1 there. So usually when you see a lot of that, you're going to see most likely a title or 2 sell out, but the other ones might still be available just for a little while. So definitely check the site though if you're interested in that, guys. Alright guys, so let's go back to the normal pattern here. Got those out of the way. Next up, guys, this thing has been sitting on the shelf forever and I still have not watched it. It is Dead of Winter. Hope you guys can see that good. Special features on this one's a new interview with Mary Steenburgen. I believe she's from, God, I've seen her in some other movies too. I'm just trying to think right now. Ooh, it was a long night last night. My brain's gonna shut off. Theatrical trailer, TV spots, photo gallery. I believe I might have seen her in some soap operas or something back in the day, or like on the front of like some soap opera magazines or something. I could have swore I saw her in a film though that I used to watch. She just looks so damn familiar. Anyway, guys, not a whole lot going on there, especially with the special features department. Film was released in 1987. It's 100 minutes long. It's rated R. And this is an MGM title that Scream sub-licensed. So availability, guys, I have no idea. Make sure you check the site. I think I might have bought this from either from HamiltonBook.com or I just can't remember, guys. I can't remember at all. But it might have been one of those that I grabbed from HamiltonBook.com. Sometimes you can look up and go to that website and you can find some of the standalone releases from Scream Factory for a pretty good price, and especially those Scream IFC collaboration releases. You can get some of those for really good prices. I've seen some of those things go down to like $3 or $4 on HamiltonBook.com. So guys, if you're not familiar with that, check out that site. Maybe you can score you some goodies for not a whole lot. Guys, here's an anthology film. I love the hell out of anthology films, and Scream Factory they got a couple handfuls in their catalog. So I love the hell out of that. This is a Blu-ray DVD. Oh shit, guys, I don't think I opened up Dead of Winter, did I? No, sorry. Pedal backwards first set, guys. Looks like just like a scene from the movie, single disc Blu-ray set. I just jumped the gun, guys. Try to be as thorough as possible. My apologies. So, guys, this is a Blu-ray DVD combo pack, and I do like the hell out of this. It's not like the best anthology, not even close, but it's fun though. It's a hell of a lot of fun. It's one of those, especially with any anthology, I could throw like 3 or 4 of them together one night and just watch the hell out of them and have fun. Everything is, not very consistent. The stories differ from one another. Maybe they might have a wraparound that's going to meet, that's why they call it a wraparound. So But that's a lot of fun. But guys, that's Dead Time Stories, and I believe I got this one off of eBay. Guys, like I said, that is a Blu-ray DVD combo set. I said before, I don't know, most of those right there I showed you beforehand didn't have a DVD with it. They just had a Blu-ray. Then we get to this one, it's got a Blu-ray and DVD with it. I don't know how they did their strategy of releasing their packages like that. Guys, we got a little bit of special features on this one. This was released in 1986. It's 83 minutes long, rated R. We get a new high-def transfer from the original camera negative, which is the best source material possible. So they did do a new high-def transfer for this. New interviews with Melissa Leo and Scott Valentine. New audio commentary with director Jeffrey Delman. So everything the special features have to offer on this one, those features in that scan has been done by Scream Factory. So that's pretty cool. If anybody has the, like a DVD release or whatever it was. I think this was first time to Blu-ray. So if anybody has a DVD release of this and there's some special features on it, guys, hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what's on there, especially compared to this one. Because, if there's a prior release, even before this one, and the scan doesn't look that great, but there is some special features on those discs that's not on this, let me know, because I wouldn't mind taking a look into it. Like I said, it's a pretty damn solid anthology. If you like anthology, guys, there's another one for you right there. Moving along, guys. Oh, yeah. I don't want to waste too much time on this one, but I guess I kind of have to say how this kind of came to be. And there's something on it right there. Let me try to get it off, or I show that on camera. There we go. We got it. All right, guys. Next up, this is What's the Matter with Helen? Guys, this movie was originally released by Scream Factory for an all-night horror marathon, and it was like 4 movies on 2 DVD disc sets. So they made 2 of those sets, and I believe this might have been, I think this was volume 1. So what happened is I have it up there on the shelf, and I showed it before in another video. This was one of the 4 movies that was on that set, but that was a reprint. Originally, Scream Factory had released this set, and it had a movie called Schizoid on it. But they put the wrong Schizoid on that release. It was a completely different Schizoid movie, and they released it and immediately had to pull it off the shelves and recall it, because otherwise they'd get sued because they didn't have the sublicense for it. So they took that off the shelf, they took Schizoid off of it, and they replaced Schizoid with What's the Matter with Helen. So that's how everybody pretty much got first introduced to What's the Matter with Helen from Scream Factory. It was on that DVD release after it was revised and put back out for purchase. But Scream Factory pretty much went back a few years later, and for every one of those movies on those DVD compilations, like I said, for each one of those releases, there's 4 films on 2 DVDs. And it's the All Night Horror Marathon Volume 1 and Volume 2. Scream Factory went back and did a Blu-ray standalone release for each movie on there. So there is one of them. That's What's the Matter with Helen. Guys, I got that very cheap off of HamiltonBook.com. I think I paid it was either $6 or $8. And I bought like a stack of them from HamiltonBook.com, because, to land a Scream Factory release for like $6 or $8, I can do that shit all day long. Especially, I'm a repeated customer for Scream Factory, and I can tell you right now, I never got on their site before and been able to buy releases for like no fucking $5, $6, $8. I'm always paying like $23, $24. Sometimes during the sales, I try to jump on there and get those the cheapest I can so I can get more stuff. But anyway, guys, and I don't know if I showed you guys the inside of that one or not, but we're gonna do it just to make sure. That's a single disc Blu-ray set release right there. I did jump the gun on this one, just threw it down. Guys, this is another one. It's the MGM title, so who knows about the availability. It's rated R. Just 101 minutes. I'm trying to look for a date on here, and I'm not seeing it. Holy shit. Usually I always find the date on these things. I'm not seeing it on this one. Don't want to waste you guys' time too much. But yeah, it looks like it's got the MGM logo on the back, but it looks like it also has a United Artists production tag on it as well. So, but yeah, guys, that was What's the Matter with Helen. Sorry for jumping the gun there real quick. Next up, guys, this is another MGM title. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this one just recently went out of print. It showed up on the going out of print. But Screen Factory might still have some on the website, guys, if you're interested in this. And I believe Hamilton Book even had these at one time for pretty cheap. I'm almost sure of it. But, guys, that is Demented. Unfortunately, guys, I have not seen this movie. That cover right there is crazy looking as hell. I do like that cover. It's very simplistic, but it's fucking psycho as hell. But, guys, anyway, this was released in 1980. 92 minutes long. It's not rated. Guys, I don't see any special features whatsoever on the back of this disc. So, it is what it is. Oh, that looks fucking creepy as hell. Anyway, guys, there's your disc art right there. Now I'll pop that disc out. I hope that can pick it up for you guys. That shit looks pretty crazy. Like I said, unfortunately, guys, I have not watched this movie, but I will get around to it one of those days. Moving along, guys, there's only 2 more left. I did get this one off of HamiltonBook.com. I think this was one of those that was like $6 or $8. This is an old ass movie too, 1957. Guys, that is Vampire. I think this is a MGM and United Artists collaboration. So who knows if the availability is, if they still have it available or not. Please check the site. Guys, I don't see nothing for special features on here. It's rated PG. It's a black and white film. High definition, 1080p, 178:1 ratio. Like I said, this is a 1957 film and 75 minutes long. So very short film from 1957. Looks kind of cheesy too for the back. Wouldn't say cheesy, but just very, you can tell it's very dated, but I love to jump back and forth. I mean, hell, I could watch a brand new movie, and then the next movie I'll pop in, it could be something like that. I love to mix everything up. But guys, that was the Vampire, and like I said, I did get that one for sure off of this one coming up as well as off of HamiltonBook.com. Next one up, guys, is Contamination 7. This is the last one for this video. Like I said, I got a stack of these off of HamiltonBook.com. I think they were like $6, $8 a piece. I just can't remember which one it was, but I do remember getting like 5 or 6 of these in one of the boxes that I ordered from them. Guys, this was one of those films too as well that was on the DVD compilation, the All Night Horror Marathon. I think that was volume 1 or volume 2, just can't remember. But you know, of course, they went back and released it on Blu-ray as a standalone release. Guys, this film was released in 1993. It's 94 minutes long, rated R. Guys, I don't see one special feature on this. Looks like this is owned by MGM. And open it up here for you. It's also known as The Crawlers. I just saw that reverse artwork. But there's the disc right there, guys. Hopefully you can see that. And I'll pop the disc out right quick so you can see that. And there you go. Basically the same artwork. Instead of saying Contamination 7, it's called The Crawlers. So, guys, unfortunately, I have not seen this one. I believe it wasn't this one. It was there's another movie just called Contamination, not Contamination .7. But I know Joe Bob Briggs showed the Contamination one. Arrow Video has a release of that. Got that on the shelf. Just unfortunately, I haven't watched either. But yeah, guys, I haven't watched that. So, sorry, guys. I wish I'd have watched a few more already in this stack that I show. But this is what it is. So, guys, that's going to be part 8 for the Screen Factory standalone releases. And I'll hold them up here for you so we can take a look at them. Guys, that is Tom Walker Up from the Depths, The Velvet Vampire, Message from Space, Dead of Winter, Dead Time Stories. Guys, that's a pretty damn good anthology. What's the Matter with Helen, Demented, The Vampire, Contamination .7. So, guys, thanks for sticking around watching the video. Hopefully that's been a little bit helpful. Maybe you didn't know one of those releases actually exist from Screen Factory. Please keep in mind, guys, I didn't want to create so much confusion, but in that last video, whenever I started getting to 9 and 10, You know, the final two in the part 7. I noticed it was Time Walker and Up from the Depths. And I'm like, wait a minute, like I'm probably need to show all 4 of those in the same video, because they were kind of, I know they're, you know, they're individual, they're not released together, but you know, these were 4 that were just, they purposely released these movies just to only do a limited run, and once they were gone, they brought them back one time for the 2017 sale, and that's the last time I really seen them get promoted or anything like that. So yeah, check the site and see if you're interested in them. Check the site and see if you can still get them. Guys, I hope that's been helpful. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Guys, if you have one of those releases right there, and you dig the hell out of it, there's a feature on there. I know there's wasn't a whole lot of features, especially for that stack I just showed right there. There's 1 or 2 that had some features on it, but the rest of them didn't have jack shit. But you know, if there's a feature on there that you like, you dig, and you want to recommend it, please hit me up in the comment section. If you have one of those and you just flat out fucking hate it, for whatever reason, hit me up in the comment section. Let's talk about it. So guys, that is it. That is part 8 of the Scream Factory standalone releases. Thank you so much for watching the video, guys. Until next time, stay safe and be careful.